Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Chitra. I am a manifestation coach and healer. On this channel, I discuss manifestation, spirituality, personal development. If you are interested in one-to-one coaching courses, coaching packages, all my details are in the description box. Do connect with us on social media platform and you can connect on contact mentioned in the description box. So today we are going to talk about how to recreate people with law of assumption. Have you ever met somebody who was almost perfect except for this one thing, little thing that was a deal breaker for you? With law of assumption, you can change that thing and make the person completely perfect for you. Or maybe you have a person in your life that is giving you trouble. Maybe your boss is very annoying person, somebody who doesn't trust you, somebody who doesn't like you, and they are making your life difficult. You can completely recreate them and make it so that they like you. Or maybe you are of those situations where you are with specific person and you want to get married but their parents don't like you. They don't want you to marry their child. With this method you can absolutely change and that make it so that their parents absolutely adore you and want you to marry their son or their daughter. It is actually very easy to recreate anybody you want in your life with law of assumption. The reason it is not only possible but actually easy to recreate any person you want with law of assumption is because this reality just you pushed out. Every person you meet is just a reflection of you. That means that people show up in your reality the way you expect them to show up. If you have an idea what somebody is, that somebody is an evil person, for example, or they are disloyal, they are cheater, they are annoying, they will show up like that because that's the idea you have of them in your own mind. That's your exception. You expect them to show up like that in, so they keep showing up like that. If you change the way you see the person in your mind, if you change the story you tell about this person in your mind, the person changes. It doesn't matter how long they have been that way. So maybe who you want to recreate is a person who has had that behavior that you don't like for decades. It doesn't matter. Maybe it's something that your parents do and that causes argument all the time, and you have known your parents your whole life, so literally your whole life this person has been specific way. It doesn't matter if it's been decades. It doesn't matter if they have been like that all their lives. You can change that because this person is just you pushed out. All you have to do is change the story you tell about this person. So, as long as you keep telling the story where this person behaves the specific way, they are annoying, they are not trustworthy, they are cheaters, and they are whatever it is that bothers you and you want to change, they will keep showing up like that. But if you change that story and you insist on new story and stop going to the old story, the person will change, and the change can happen very fast. So the person can change in same day, or it may take few days or maybe a couple of weeks, but they will change. All you need to do is persist in the new story. All you need to do is to change this person, is to tell new story to yourself about this person. So up till now you used to tell the old story. Oh god, oh my god, this person is annoying. Oh my god, my boss gets on my nerves. He is so demanding and he doesn't seem to be satisfied with anything I do. I try so hard and he just doesn't appreciate me. That's the old story. Drop that story and watch the new story. My boss is just such a nice guy. He is so understanding and he loves me so much. I actually believe that I am his favorite employee. It is very clear that he likes me. Whatever I ask for, something like extra time off or anything I need, he is very accommodating. He is such a nice person. It is so much fun to work under this boss. That's the new story, and that's the story you are going to tell yourself from now on. No going back. Never going back to the old story. Remember, if you keep going back to the old story, you are manifesting your boss showing up based on the old story, and you don't want those elements in him. So just start telling the new story. Whatever you think of boss, tell yourself this new story. Whatever somebody asks you, whenever somebody asks you about your boss, if you can actually tell the new story to them, the new story, tell your friends, oh my gosh, my boss has changed so much. He is such a nice person now. He likes me so much now. He's so accommodating. Anything I ask, he says yes. I asked for a raise, he says yes. If I feel to ask for a leave, he says yes. I feel so appreciated. I feel that I am valued in this place or workplace because my boss values my work so much. Or let's say that the problem is that you want to get married to somebody and their parents don't like you. This is very common problem, especially in some of the countries where parents have to approve the marriage before it happens and get this question all the time. So you are in a situation where you cannot get married because your specific person's parent don't like you and they don't want you to be together. Start telling new story. Never go back to the story old. So this whole story about the parents not liking you, drop it. Never go back to the old story. Start revising the new story. So, what's the new story? My specific person's parents love me so much, they honestly think I am the best fit for their son or their daughter. They love me so much, they actually tell everybody how happy they are that we are together. It is so clear that they love me. They shower me with gifts. We speak on phone all the time and we have such a good relationship. They are so supportive of me. They are so supportive of our relationship. Tell that story. You can tell story wherever you want to tell. Tell it to your parents, tell it to your friends. Only new story you have to tell. It doesn't matter what happened in the past, doesn't matter how many years it's been since you have had this problem, how many years it's been since you decided that they don't like you. That's the past now. It doesn't matter. You don't have to force them to change. So by creating people, you don't brainwash them to be somebody else. You are literally choosing for them to show up different way because you change how you see them. That's all. The change you need to make. You don't have to force them. You don't have to persuade them with arguments. You don't have to talk to them into agreeing with all. You have to do is just change the story in your head. Or maybe you don't want a specific person, but they won't commit. You want a specific person to commit to you, but they won't commit, and you want them to commit to you, and you have this story in your mind about how they have never going to be committing to you because they have told you that they don't want to get married. They don't like commitment. They have never actually committed to anybody, or maybe they are not even loyal right now. Well, that's the old story. Drop that story. What's the new story? My specific person loves me more than anything in the world. My specific person feels that I am the only person that they actually want to commit to. They have never felt the way before about anybody, but they feel this way about me. Now this is what they want. They are completely loyal to me, completely loyal. I can't believe how loyal they are. They have never been like that in their lives before. But with me, everything changed and they want to commit to me. In fact, there is nothing else they want as much as to commit to me. They keep thinking about us being married all the time. All things you want to do is the story you tell about this to yourself, the new version of the person, and you just persist every day only thinking about this person that way. Never go back to the old story now. If you have somebody in your life who has been this way, this negative way for a long time, and you have too many negative memories of them, when you try to tell new stories, it feels fake. One thing you can do to fast track your process and make it worse very fast, or the faster is to use the revision technique to change what happened in the past. So if you don't know what the revision technique is, let me tell you the short version. Is the revision technique is the method from Neville Goddard where you take something from your past, you take a memory from the past and you ask yourself, if I could change this, what would I put in its place? So maybe this is a person that has been disloyal to you. You can take all those memories you have in this person being disloyal and changed what happened in visualization so that they were never actually disloyal. You just take each individual memory and create a new version of it. You create imaginary scene with new version of event from a first person point of view, and you go on into it the scenes and you play again and again and again until your brain convinced the new version and of the event is actually happened back then. So if you do that for most painful memories, the ones that come up and don't allow you to easily believe in the new story you are telling about this person, then all the resistance goes away and it is going to work very fast. You can also recreate the person without doing the revision, but it is been long time they have had this behavior and you won't find it easy to believe and it is very difficult to believe the new story you have telling. Revision is definitely going to help and it's definitely going to make the creation of the person work much faster, and you do who you do want to recreate in your life. If you like this video, if you practice this, please leave a comment below of your results, and please enjoy liking our videos. Do like, share and subscribe to the channels. Hit that bell icon so every time I post a new video you get the notification of it. Thank you. Have an amazing life.